And so I will get to like late night SBS, right? There's this. Oh, hang on, we've got to do this because I do love a good. I have to tell this story, and I do like a good story. But any of you who've been here for 5 minutes, you know I tell stories, right? So I was 17 and was still living at home with mum and dad. And SBS was kind of new-ish, like, and sitting, just channel surfing with mum, and you watched SBS, like you watched it was free to air TV, right? And we're watching this TV, it was watching SBS, and we're flicking through the channels, and we found this Swedish, of course it was Swedish, a Swedish fucking movie. It's fully subtitled and whatnot. And we were watching it because it was weird. It was one of those things like, what's going to happen next in this? It made no sense. It was just this weird kind of mishmash of like, the fuck is this movie? And like, mum and I just chatting away. And I didn't sort of think much more of it. And we just, it didn't seem like it was going to lead to where it led. And then, in the final minutes of this movie, this guy just realizes he's gay and starts sucking off his mate. And I'm in the room with my mum going, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? And we're just like, oh, it's time to change the channel now. That movie's finished. And we both just went, my mum and I just like, the fuck just happened? Like, that was not where the movie was going. The plot of that movie was not ending oral sex between two men. It was fucking weird. Anyway, that's my story with you. It was weird. So yes, SBS, fucking Zoomax. But Zoomax have the boobies in it? Did Zoomax have the boobies, or they were just like scantily clad? They had the I can't remember there being boobies in Zoo. I mean, I think there was. An exclusive mag just for titties, but no bush. I have to say this quietly. My ex, my son's mum, she posed for a lads mag one time, right? This should be more story time with you. And then when it got published, my brother saw it and fully outed her on fucking Facebook. And I fucking warned her, like, if you're gonna do this, people are gonna see it, and you will get fucking, like, someone is gonna see it. No one reads that fucking mag, rah, 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 rah. And she got talked into it by a friend of hers. My brother saw it. And so did a couple of my workmates. And just FYI, my ex was nothing great to look at, but she made it into the lads mag. Her friend, on the other hand, was actually really nice. She was a bit of a fuller figure lass, but had the fuller figure everywhere it needed to be. Oh god, it was funny. And I fucking warned her. She was like, "Oh, you don't mind if I do it?" I'm like, "Look, do it, but you understand the consequences." She's like, "No one will ever see them." I'm like, nah. First day it got fucking published. Yes, they did. Oh, there's part of that. There's part of that story. I'll wait for the ads because there's more to that story. Watching that Cosby sweater, wearing that Cosby sweater, wearing that Cosby sweater, wearing that Cosby sweater, wearing that Cosby sweater. Wearing that Cosby sweater. feel like I want that to come up to the window. Nah, let's get there. It's out of place a bit. Leave it there. Fuck it. Alright. 20 seconds come out the end and I'll finish my story. This is actually really well lit. I kind of want to go... Not through there. I think I want to head back that way because that's where my other little camp kind of thing is. I should be out of the ads by now. Alright, okay. There was a second after the story. Yeah, I warned her not to do it, and she was like, no one wants it. And her friend was really nice, and kind of convinced her to do it. She got paid like I don't know, like $300 or something. So it was, you know. And she was like, oh, the money's mine. Like, you fucking go right ahead. You pose for it. You. And she wasn't great. She had like, you know, flat tits, and yeah, whereas her mate was like fucking stacked. Lisa. And Lisa's pics come out later. Which was great because I got to see her friend naked. But yeah, like my brother was like, oh, that's right, the phone call. So with all these lads mags, right? They call the person they've done the photography with. So photographer comes out, does the spread, does the photo shoot, and then they're like, you know, we'll let you know whether or not your photos are going to be published. And so, you know, she gets like an email or whatever, and sort of like, oh, you know, we're gonna publish your photos. Someone from the magazine will be in contact with you to sort of to do like a, you know, like all these lads mags. There's the saucy sort of like, you know, like, well, look, there's no other way to say it other than it's wank material, right? It is legit. It's the story that goes with the picture. It's the dirty girl sitting on the bed with the tits out and sort of showing a bit of, hey, how you going, boys? So there's the dirty story that kind of comes with it. So one of the journos, I use the term loosely, journos, rings my then partner and is like, you know, give us one of your dirtiest stories kind of thing. And, you know, like, you're into this, you're into that, and all that sort of shit. Of course, and that's part of the write-up that goes with the pictures, and then of course that becomes then the basis of the of getting found out, and the saucy story that goes with the pictures. So like, oh, she's into what now? And it's like, it was just all bullshit. It was just like, it's the story you make up for the sake of the mag. It was absolutely nothing to do with what she does and doesn't like. It was just like, it's very prompted. It's like, oh, so if you were in, you know, a room with, you know, such and such, what would you do to him? And it's like, oh, I'd probably do this and that. And I was like, right. And it's like, you can picture old mate on the other end just fucking like making notes. Like, oh yeah, I can turn that into fucking like, you know, she likes it, you know, like rough. She likes looking at girls. Now, I had to add the girls thing because my ex is bi, still is bi. So that was a good part of the write-up too. Oh yeah, please. If you ever want to become a photographer journo for a lads mag, I've got you. So this is all part of the knowledge, sharing of knowledge. Yeah, so yeah, she got fully like interviewed, and the interview just got completely taken out of like context. Like the context of it was like, there was none. It was all about just, you know, any little bit of saucy kind of, you know, something for the pictures, the accompanying the pictures. But yeah, it was very funny at the time. That wasn't the beginning of the end. It was, but yeah, it's just my brother lived in Perth, still lives in Perth, and he saw, and you know, and the way it came about for him was, I think he was like, oh, please don't be a silent. Let's go. He was showing them like family photos one time, and I was like, hang on, I've seen that person before. We love a hub. A lot of saucy talk going on. Very nice. And all right, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, and it was like one of his mates sort of went, isn't that your sister-in-law? And he was like, oh my fucking god. And then of course there's the write-up, and she's like, she's into what? She does with who? She's like, and he's just like, I didn't know. What was his message? It was something like, oh, I didn't know, you know, we had someone famous in the family or something like that. And I'm just sort of like, oh my god, like, and he'd already shared it to fucking Facebook. My nana, rest in heaven. I'm not a religious person. She only died last year. This year, sorry. She liked it. She put the old fucking the Facebook thumbs up on it. My brother's fucking posted the pics. He's conveniently placed like a picture of like her with the girls out, and you kind of can't quite see the bushy bits. He's covered it with a teaspoon, and he's like, oh, I didn't know we had a, you know, like a model in or something, someone famous in the family. And my nana's like, hey, great photos. My grandmother's seen it. Oh, God, okay. My brother's seen it. And, of course, he's tagged me in it. So my mates who I had as friends on Facebook, they've also seen it because I'm tagged in it. And they're like, bro, your missus, like, whoa. Like, fucking hell. And I just ring and I'm like, the cat's out of the bag. My brother shared this to fucking Facebook. And she's like, ring him now, get him and take it down. It's like, I fucking told you. Anyway, that story time with you went a little longer than I thought it would go. But yeah, there you go. Needless to say, my wife is I love my wife so much. She would never do anything like that. I love my wife. She would be like, I am not doing that. Well, Lady Shoe doesn't show her face on here much often, but she's fucking amazing, my wife. And I do hope. I'm trying to think of a game I can play with her. She plays Minecraft occasionally. I'm trying to think of a game I can play with my wife that I could also stream, and that she would be okay with being on stream with. Yeah, sorry. To the round to the right, round to the motherfucking right. Right, I have no fucking eye, man. It's like a lesson in sort of like, you want to do these things. It's like girls that make OF content. You know, like, you got to realize that at some point in your life, like, you might be 20 something now, and, you know, showing off your bits to those that want to pay, you know, $5 a month or whatever the fuck you want to charge. But like, you will one day be 30 and have children. In 10 years after that, you'll be 40 and have older children. By 50, you will be a grandparent. And then and that stuff does not leave the fucking internet. The internet is forever. Abso-fucking-lutely, bro. Like, I thankful for my ex, I guess. Like, this was what she did was pre kind of internet, right? Well, not pre-internet. It was just that content wasn't online. in that format. It was exclusively a print mag, right? But goddamn, I'd hate to think my son would come across that shit one day and go, Dad, that's my mum. What the fuck? I'm like, well, bro, once upon a time, your uncle found these photos online. Yeah, but yeah, like even on Twitch, like this shit I could be saying on here right this fucking second that someone's like, I'm screen recording this motherfucker talking about that time that his missus is in a lad mag. Oh, fucking reminded me of that one day. I think I need to go into here to kind of mine, and I'm going to do it by means of extend into here. Let's just do it off the corner, I guess. I just realized this is Jay-Z. Like, is Jay-Z in fucking trouble with this whole fucking P. Diddy shit? Like, it's not what I want to do. Thank you. That shit great. That shit great. That shit great. Yeah, loving my hating. Kanye is the fucking. I love that there's a interview with Kanye West going, you know why that song was called Inners in Paris? Because Inners they be in Paris. See, that's good. This motherfucking can fuck off. Welcome back, Ali. I don't know whether you missed the whole story with the lads mag thing. If you did, it was funny. It was good times. It was a good chat. Now I think at some point I want a fucking gate on that thing. Get through there. What the actual fuck? Never get my zone. What movie? Hatsune Miku? Mikyo? I'm really bad at my Japanese. Just saying. Is that in-game thing, Alan? Stuff from Jay-Z. Ah. If I forgive my ignorance, I think my music taste stopped at about 2010. That's not true. I do listen to new music. It's just a lot of new music is shit. Which is unfortunate. 2010s? I'm very eclectic with music though, because I can play so much music. My musical taste is everything from 50s, 60s, 70s. 80s is probably my least listened to decade. Definitely 90s and 2000s, because 90s is the generation, the decade that changed my musical taste to what I became as a muso. 2000s is when I went to did a lot of night clubbing and concert festivals. Yes, Ellie. $20 not so much. How about Renegade Raider being the new default skin tomorrow? That's the default skin? I mean, sure. Default skin for who? Like for all players? It is Renegade Raider. I mean, I might. Look, I'm in the exclusive. I've got V-Bucks Club thing going on now, so I provided things don't go up in price in the item shop, I will buy it. Ew, that could be a problem later. Let's just give this a little bit of a. I felt like there was like that was asking for a. You had another account? I've only ever had the one account. We need the fuck am I going? Ah, okay. See. This is borderline something I wouldn't listen to. Oh, that sucks. Fair. It was. Can I have the password for that account that you gave me? Oh. I don't know what season that was. That was around the season that my son was like fucking wetting his pants for Fortnite every 5 fucking minutes. See, there you go. I think I'm a chapter 3 kind of guy. 3, 4 maybe. Whatever the season was that had the big ass fucking cuddle team leader head on top of the mountain with the fucking the rails that you could ride up there. I forget what that was. Oh, that's 3? 3? There you go. That was about me. Essentially when they brought out zero builds. If that's any measure, that's when I started playing Fortnite. I barely played it before that. Like a handful of times I went, no. Because, you know, I've mentioned this on stream before. You know how my kids sold it to me? Hey, Dad, it's like Fallout, because I was playing a lot of Fallout. But like Minecraft, because you can build in it. It was not like Minecraft. And it was not like Fallout. 2 games that I do play. The fuck is this, DJX? Sort your shit out. You know, beasties. Yeah, well, they weren't selling me on the whole Save the World. They sold me on the Battle Royale. Dad, this game is so much like Minecraft and Fallout. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I'm down for that. Womp womp. You're right, I should get Save the World. Occasionally I look at getting it with, like, when it's bundled with a decent skin, and then I go, but Tyler, so I don't want to spend my money. So I don't get it. What you want? Jump from punk. Yeah. It's like that. Oh, hey there. Ron Reed. I'm Mr. Ron Reed. Allison. I feel like I should. Bam, bam. That is okay. I mean, I'm glad you're sorting stuff out, which is always good. Absolutely. It's about restriking a balance, Ali. I'm streaming now because I finish at 2 o'clock, and I know my wife comes home at 6, and I've already started dinner and cooked the house. That's called work-life balance. Work-life stream balance. But yes, you know you'll always be welcome in here. I'm also glad to hear that. I'm glad that I don't come across you in random stream at like 11 o'clock at night saying, Chew, I've had 2 hours sleep today. And I'm like, that's not good. But you'd be surprised. Well, you'd be surprised. I'm sure you're feeling the effects of what a good sleep schedule is good for your mental health also. Because your brain just goes, downtime. Yeah, but 7 hours is good. Like, I function well on somewhere between 6 to 8. Less than that, I'm fucked. I do not know how meeting so many of you online get so little sleep. Jace is the same. Man, sometimes Jace will come in and it's like, I haven't slept for a day. Like, what? Yeah, I'm gonna go to work. What? Like, I could not go to sleep on that to work on that little sleep. I would just call in sick and be like, man, I'm not coming in today. You will not get the best of me today. A little bit better. Where are fucking black spots? Because that's where fucking these motherfuckers function on 2. No, that's not functioning. That's just being awake. There's a difference. Like, there's a difference. Bombs over Baghdad. Oh. That is not what I want to do. Bombs over Baghdad. Bombs over Baghdad. I think I want the grass to go right through the village. I've done this before when I found a sand one, and it just makes it fucking pop. It looks really good. So if you're having normal sleep, that is Matt's stream emotes. Thank you for that. Low sleep, function on low sleep. But if you're having a normal sleep schedule, then you get a little amount of sleep. You can't function. There's no gay panic here, mate. Straight guy, gay friends. I've had so many gay friends. That's probably why I hang out with Dashi so much. Touch the butt. I mean, if you need to. Bombs over Baghdad. Bombs over Baghdad. Pies and mash. Ooh, I'm making. I'm not going to turn this into what you're chewing because it takes too long. I am making pulled pork tacos. I make this quite frequently because it's the sort of meal that I know I can put on when I get home, and it's ready by the time I get home. In fact, I could probably go. Hang on. People. We're gonna leave the game for a second. Oh, that's what I was showing before, right? This here. Oddly, this was not taken today. It's just me wearing the same shirt. This is me doing a full cooking with chew. And playing with my gimbal. That is